Hello. Good afternoon. It's definitely not the morning. So how are you guys today? Hello. Hi babe. Alice is here this time, so that's exciting. And I welcome. Alice is here today. She's right over there. Alice. And hi. Today got a little bit crazy because I just woke up. I've just been out in the heat lately at my other job because it's an outside job, and it's just completely drained me. Yeah. I mean, I didn't just wake up, like, I've been up for like an hour. But I definitely slept in today. Especially that was surprising after the 4-hour nap I took last night. I got home from work. I was trying to watch some of my squad's videos, and I think I made it only through Patrice's. She did like a clean with me, and it was so good. She literally cleaned her whole entire house, and it was amazing. But I made it through that one. I was like, no, I gotta keep awake. I know. I'm so excited. I was gonna mention that today. But I'm currently making breakfast, and I have my tea right here. So I'm excited. I watched an etiquette video last night. Like, what is my life? But yeah, this is what I'm drinking. I have loose tea today. I have a Fortnum and Mason tea. The Jubilee tea, which is actually the very first tea that I ever drank. So I decided to have that today. I am super excited about almost hitting 80. I'm just amazed. Making pancakes for the freezer. Oh, nice! Hi. Nice, I need to do that. I need to get, honestly, Patrice, I need to get like more gadgets, I guess. Granted, I'm moving, so I don't want to do that. But I need to do get a grill, so I can make pancakes, because I don't have a grill. And I know I can do it on the, I'll be right back. That's my breakfast. Alice, entertain them, please. Okay, I'm coming back. Beep. Get a Cooper griddle. That's how they work better. We are getting one at Walmart. Okay, cool. Sorry, I left for a hot second. This is my breakfast. So during the week, I usually eat really healthy. Like, I have a bagel, I have a smoothie, I have like eggs. But on my days off, I have cinnamon rolls because I don't have many days off. Like tomorrow, I go back into Ulta. So, which will be nice. Which will be nice. Okay. But I have a couple things to say as we chat and we let this dry. Babe, you can come over here. She's just staring at me, looking at me like, Mom, what do I do? But anyway, so last time we were on here, I talked about chair that I'm reupholstering, and I have a couple things for that chair if y'all would like to see it. It's right behind me, and it looks like that's the beer. No, that's the wine. Ba-ba-da-ba. So that is the fabric that I chose. It's like a plaid, like a navy or a black. I would say like black. But anyway, I love myself some plaid. But there it is. Right there. All right. Okay. And then I thought that I would talk to you guys about some stuff going on in my life and things I might add to my channel. So last night, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I am at Messy Life Now, I believe, on Instagram. Yeah, Messy Life Now, MESSI Life Now. Do you not like it? I was going for like a really clean look. Because it's going to be like my reading chair in my bedroom. So I liked the texture of it. And then this is what we got to fill the chair. It's some polyfill. And then I might also use that fabric on my headboard. I haven't decided yet. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. What are you doing with your life? And I do. Okay, so I woke up from my nap and I bought a 3DS because I love it. It's the wonder I can do that. It's turning out to be really expensive. This $25 chair is now $125 chair. Yeah. I mean, I'll hopefully be posting a video. I wanted to vlog, but we did not end up vlogging. She has okay. So I talk about this before I talk about anything else. She is staying in the Airbnb from HE Double Hockey Sticks. It's not good and it's awful. And let me explain it to you. Sit down, get a cup of tea because it's going to be a long story. She moves in and immediately has to get somebody out there because there's black mold infestation all over the basement and you can feel it all in the house. So they worked to fix that. They had like a dehumidifier and things like that. I don't know exactly what went on, but yeah. Then in all the bedrooms and living rooms and kitchens, she has pictures of the wife and the husband, like wedding photos. And then in one of the bedrooms, there's a kindergarten through 12th grade photo of the owner of the house. Yeah, it's a little bit creepy. And then she finds a dead bat in the basement. And then I go over there and we think we found a black widow. So we call them and we're like, yo, you got a black widow. And it's like hatching eggs. And then I think, okay, so this is a little bit tricky because I, again, wasn't there for the phone call. I was, but she left. Apparently they called her mom and were screaming and yelling, maybe, I don't know, but saying that they went over the other day when she did not know and they took a video of the kitchen because the kitchen was messy. And I don't really want to show the video because I just don't. But it's not a bad video. There's literally dishes in the sink and then some poppy seeds on the counter. And let me tell you, we went home. She started crying because she was like, they are being so mean. Like, they're not going to help me out. Like, you know, and so we go home and I'm like, let me help you clean up the kitchen. Because that's kind of my thing. So I kind of do cleaning. And I go ahead and, number one, the sink's clogged. Like, the sink isn't draining, too. So that was fun. That was sanitary. That was fun. Because I had the sink entirely, like, you know how we clean the sink? I had it cleaned. I had the Mrs. Meyer's peony scent. Had it cleaned. And then all of a sudden, I put, like, a casserole dish over the drain. And it just goes, vomits water. I'm like, awesome. So it's not draining. So cool. I was like, there goes all my hard work. Like, I'm not re-cleaning that. Like, no. But I move on because apparently they were upset about the stove. It is a gas stove. And apparently there was a lot of like crumbs and stuff on the stove. She has not used the stove. And you know, if you do not take care of a stove, it can get really nasty. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to clean this place till it shines. So I take one of the, I'll call it a griddle. I don't know what it's called. It goes over the gas thing. I pick up all the crumbs, and then I'm going to take this thing, and I'm going to go wash it in the sink. Patrice, you cannot get something that is caked on. I can't get any of this off. It's so greasy, so nasty. And, like, you're not going to blame that on her. 2 minutes later, there's a knock on the door. It's the owners of the house who come in without calling, without letting us know that they're coming over, and we did not tell them we were home. Yeah. That's not from my friend. Like, it's an Airbnb. So they come in, try to convince us that so we found another spider. It wasn't a black widow. But they try to convince us that the egg sacs are roly-polies. No. So she just picks it up with the paper towel and throws it in the trash. She goes, okay, or any other concerns, like whatever. And then they go, okay, well, we want to see the basement because we want to check out the mold situation. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, can I please say something? Can I please say, why did you take the video, number one, without her knowing, without her being home? You took a video of her kitchen. And can we please have that? I don't know. I just, and then they were like, well, the spider can't get in the house. It was lodged in between like a windowsill and the outside windowsill. And they go, oh, we can't open it. It can't get in. So you're going to let a poisonous spider just sit there and when the babies hatch, they'll get in. Like whatever. And so they're standing at they're in the basement and I'm like, can I please say something? And I was going to be a BITCH. I was going to be a B. Because I have nothing to lose. Like, she's being really nice. Like, she was crying earlier today, and then they come in here, and she's like, oh, hi. Like, I get, like, you don't want anything to happen, and you don't want confrontation. That's fine. But I'm not under a contract. I'm not under a contract or anything. Let me be the bad guy. Let them say, hey, your friend's a B. Cool. I have no issue with that. I'm not paying them a cent. But I also didn't want to make it tougher for my friend. So that's why I asked her. I was like, hey, I'm not going to be nice. Number one. I'm not. The house is falling apart and they blamed it on you. because then they said, well, we came in the other day and we were really heated. We're not gonna lie, we had to be talked down, and we we sat on it, we thought about it. And I'm just sitting there like, what do you mean you were heated and you had to be talked down? That's professional, number one. And they go, the reason why, we came in the other day and yeah, and they were like, hey, where's my dog? Hey, like, of course you have bugs. We never had a bug issue before. And the reason you're getting bugs is because the kitchen's messy. He was like, I lived in this place for 5 years and I never saw one bug. Okay. Your house is falling apart and you have black mold in the basement, but you never had any issues. Everything we're mentioning to you is a lie, and it's all my friend's fault. Because she has some poppy seeds on the kitchen. Like, this kitchen is smaller than my kitchen. She has no place to put anything. Okay. See ya. Tell me if anything happens. But anyway, then they go, and she was like, listen, if you have an issue, please consult me. I would like that video. Which, props to her. I'm so happy with how she handled that. But then they go, well, honestly, the reason why we took the video is because we knew you were taking photos, which she wasn't. Thank you. But you just accused her of plotting against them, of that she was going to take legal action. Well, we knew you were taking photos of everything that was wrong. She wasn't, and why would you say that? And then they say, we wanted to have something because not that anything's gonna happen, but we want you to like our house. We want to get along. And so they originally were trying to say we wanted to have something on hand in case you took legal action that they could do. They just threatened her with suing her, basically. In so many words, they just say, hey, you sue us, we're going to sue you right back, and we're going to use this in court. That's not okay, and that's not professional. What I would have done is say, you have 2 days to get the spider thing under wraps and to get the mold thing under wraps. Other than that, I'll get the company involved. If you come in and take another video without my permission, or if you just show up, I would really rather you not. I rented out the entire house. I will contact the company. As this is my space in the contract, they own it, but you're videotaping my groceries, what I am buying, and how I am living. Is there any damage done to your house because of how I am living? No? Then you don't need to videotape it. End of story. So I was not happy with how they handled that. And then she calls them the next day and her mom's like livid because she hears all this and she goes, well, how did you know that we were home? Oh, the neighbors called us and let us know that you were home. So we stopped by. So the neighbors are now watching her. That's not okay. That's not okay. So anyway, I'm gonna have a couple bites. Because I'm hungry. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, that was the other day. So I was gonna vlog, but yeah, no, we didn't do any vlogging because that was kind of chaotic. But no, the day was great. We went and got that, got some paint swatches. I don't know when we're gonna go to the new apartment to look at the paint swatches against the wall. Hi, baby. She's in my nap right now. But yeah. Anyway. On to the next topic. Let me just have a little. Which would be Disney. And I have seen a couple of different Disney movies in the past couple of days, so I wanted to talk about it and hear everybody's opinion. So the very first one I saw is Toy Story 4, and I liked it. I did, though, in the middle of the okay. I don't know if this is going to be a spoiler, but I felt like it was lacking a team effort. I felt like it focused on one character way too much, and the other characters were not even with that character the entire movie. You know, I miss the days where they all went in it together and they were a team and they stuck together and everyone had screen time. So that was a little disappointing, but I still loved the movie, still thought it was adorable. I did not feel like the ending was sad. I felt like the ending was happy. It was kind of a bittersweet. It was kind of like, yeah, on one hand that's sad, but on the other hand, it's really good. So I actually was happy. I did not cry at the ending. I was expecting Toy Story 3 Part 2. I was expecting tears. I was expecting somebody to die. You know, so. But no. I thought it was a lovely movie. I'll be buying it on DVD. I'll be watching it again and again. I loved the graphics, the animation. The animation was just wonderful, and I actually didn't really focus on the movie. I should probably go see it again, honestly, because I was just looking at the animation. I was looking at, wow, look at those shadows. Wow, look how, I wasn't really focusing on the movie. I was focusing on something else. So, but with that being said, I don't know where they're going to go from here. But, hey, whatever happens, happens. And then the next movie I saw was Spider-Man. And I loved that movie. It was so funny. So hilarious. And then it had so many twists and turns, and you didn't know what was going to happen next. And I was just so surprised by it. They did something completely different that I didn't expect. It got me thinking, though. I was like, well, how plausible is it for this to happen? Well, I mean, like, in real life, not plausible. But, like, if we were in that universe, how plausible is it to make that, is that really realistic that would happen? Can you do that? But I guess it's Marvel and you can do anything. I mean, superheroes. So I loved it. I absolutely loved that movie. I loved there were so many parts and so many things. If you guys want a spoiler review of that, I will 100% sit down, tell you my favorite parts, tell you what I thought about them, tell you what I thought that they should have done differently, what I loved about it. I loved how they brought in other movies and tied it in, which they always do. If you have not seen that movie, I recommend seeing Captain America, Civil War, I think it is, and then Iron Man 1. That is what you need to know about Spider-Man Far From Home. I thought it was hilarious. I did not see the second post-credit scene, and the reason being is because I had to pee. I had to pee so badly. So I went before the movie, and then I was like, no, girl, I gotta pee now. So that's why I was like, bye. So, but, and then the next movie I've seen is Disney's Aladdin. And I have some things to say about that one. Number one is I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm going to eat again because this is getting cold. Hi, baby. Sorry. Okay. I love the movie. I thought Will Smith did an amazing job. I thought Naomi Watts did an amazing job. I don't know who plays Aladdin. He did great. The other supporters were great. That being said, they changed half the movie. And it kind of upset me. Now, I get it. People are oversensitive, not sensitive, overly sensitive, and if there's anything offensive, if there's anything remotely raunchy, you guys, parents, let me tell you, as a child, the things I watch without my parents knowing. I can guarantee you Aladdin, the VCR version, really not that inappropriate compared to what I was watching, but maybe that's just me. But I'm just saying, like, how they took out a lot of the violence in the movie. I'm saying they are watching superheroes blow up people. They are watching sword fights and death, and you know, they have access to Netflix. They have access to Game of Thrones. And a lot of kids have seen Game of Thrones. Because I know a lot of my friends, at least, are like, oh, well, if I had kids, I would let them watch that. And I'm like, I wouldn't. And the reason being is because, number one, it's graphic, and number two, it's sexual. And you see a lot in that. And that's not okay for a 5-year-old to watch, in my opinion. But, you know, my friend was like, yeah, but, like, at the same time, that's life. I mean, in this day and age, they have access to everything. Everything. If your kid has a cell phone, if your kid has a computer, they can watch it on YouTube. They can watch those things. God knows what else they can watch. They can watch it whatever they want. And I know as a child, I watched, you know, Family Guy, The Simpsons, Futurama. Those are the things I watched as a kid. Were those appropriate for me? Oh, I watched That 70s Show. No, those weren't appropriate, but I'm not some lunatic who is now desensitized and who is now, hey. Okay, so I'm talking about how people are so offended about violence in movies and how Disney took out a lot of the violence. And I'm explaining to them, if your kid has a cell phone, they've seen it all. And how they have access to Game of Thrones. They've had access to, I used to watch like Family Guy and stuff. So I'm talking about that. And I really don't think that the violence in Aladdin was anything to shy away from, because I don't think it was that violent. I saw a lot of comments on a YouTube channel I was watching on a review of the changes, and a lot of people said, I don't want to get into politics because I don't know a lot about Middle Eastern countries, because I don't know a lot about it, but apparently this is what they were saying. So I don't know if it's true or not. But apparently in Middle Eastern countries, it's a lot different than America, where women have rights. There's not a lot of like street violence. But apparently the things they showed in Aladdin were actually very accurate to that country. And they kind of shied away from that because it was creepy and it was uncomfortable. That could be said about To Kill a Mockingbird. Now it's banned because it's uncomfortable and it's racially inappropriate. That was the time period. The reason we read it is if we were going to be ignorant about the past and not say anything about the past because it was bad, how are we to learn? How are we to reflect? This is bad. This is why we don't do that. You need to have those conversations. It's not like when you have a kid and you don't have the birds and the bees conversation because it makes you uncomfortable. We have those chats to educate ourselves and to learn from it. And I think I loved Aladdin. I loved it so much. I think they made it to Disney. And Disney owns Family Guy. They own a lot. And I don't know. I feel like it was fine the way it originally was, and people are just too sensitized, and you will get backlash for anything you do. And that's just something. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. If we don't know, a lot of the phrase history repeats itself. History repeats itself unless we learn from it and we stop it, if that makes sense. So I think, yeah, it was a good book. I actually hated it because it was a school book in 8th grade, and I was like, I don't want to read this, so I need to go back and read it. It's on my TBR. So, but it's funny because I remember reading that and my teacher going, well, did you guys see when so-and-so peed on the side of the house? And we were all like, what? And we all like opened the book and like were flipping through it. And we were like, oh. And she's like, see? You see things every time you read it. And that's why it's such a good book. So, I don't know. I like it. But I don't know. I think it was a lovely, lovely thing, but it made it more about Jasmine than Aladdin, which is great. Like, I loved how Aladdin had a friend, Jasmine, how Jasmine had a friend, how she wasn't, like a kid told me hi, how are you today? We are talking about Aladdin in the new Aladdin movie. And if you guys would go ahead and hit that like button, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, so I am talking about Aladdin. Yeah. And how, what was I saying? Jasmine has a friend. And Jasmine is, okay, so a little girl who I was teaching at my place of work was talking about Aladdin. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to go see that tonight. Like, I'm so excited. But Jasmine dresses really inappropriately. This is a 5-year-old child. Hi, Bruce. Hello. This is a 5-year-old child. Telling me that Jasmine is dressed inappropriately when women of our day and age wear crop tops and pants. Riddle me that. I found that very shocking. Not saying it's right, but a 5-year-old child. Yes, everything is great. Great here. Alice is actually right behind me. Here she is. Just, the child just looking at me. Yeah, her mother probably told her that. And then the thing about how they're Harlem women in the scene where like Aladdin's like being chased through the thing. Yes. And how they're inappropriate. They're dressed the same as Jasmine. I don't know. So, but anyway, I loved the Aladdin movie. I thought the Aladdin movie was amazing. I thought it was definitely women empowerment, but I love women empowerment. I love taking that original thing and making it a separate thing because nobody can live up to the original. And I think they did an amazing job. Yeah. Yeah, like they were like society is just more inappropriate than Aladdin itself. you know, again, Game of Thrones, they have access to it and they've all watched it. They have access to Instagram. What do you think they see on there? So I think people are too sensitive, and I think Disney needs to make the movie and just be okay with it. I'm not going to get into the Little Mermaid because honestly, I didn't even want to see that film to begin with because I don't know how they're going to do the underwater thing. I just don't. I decided a long time ago, not even prior to seeing the casting, that I just didn't want to see it because I didn't really want to watch the CGI of somebody being underwater. Well, I guess not the entire movie, but I had no interest in it. I don't know. And then I saw somebody say something like, and this is the only thing I'll say about it. Somebody was like, "Well, people would be upset if you casted a white woman for Mulan." And I was like, I'm not educated enough. I'm not, people are gonna get upset with anything, so I'm not gonna say anything. Not if that's correct, not if that's incorrect. I'm just gonna back away and just say I saw that. Because I think a lot of people have opinions, and I just think anything you do is going to get ridiculed. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Can we talk about how the fact is she's a mermaid? Not even just like that we're watching a movie about a mermaid. When mermaids aren't real, there's so many arguments that you could have. But I just hope that they don't whitewash her. That's the thing. Cause I just hope that they make it everything's gonna be good. I just hope that everything is, which I mean, Disney does a good job at inclusivity, but I just hope that everything, this is it, I don't know her name. But I know the issue is, she's a black actress. Yeah, Mulan looks really good. But again, everyone's upset because we didn't see Mushu. In the one trailer they released, no Mushu, but it looks amazing. Looks amazing. But I mean, even with The Lion King, I don't think I'm gonna love it. I love The Lion King. It's my favorite movie. And so that's also why I think you can't. The little dragon, yeah. So yeah, not a lizard, a little dragon. Which I hope they casted Eddie Murphy again, because he's amazing. I mean, just cast him. Like, nobody can beat that. Just no one. Mm-hmm. And I love that one. I feel like The Jungle Book, I loved that. I felt like it was amazing. Beautifully done. The Lion King, I'm watching the trailer and everything, I'm like, I'm not into it. And I thought I would be. Lions are my favorite animal. Sorry, baby. Lions, not dogs. Lions. I don't like the CGI of the Lion King. You know, when they talk, it's not provoking a feeling. I'm still gonna go watch it, but I don't think it can beat out the original Lion King, if that makes sense. Yes, like, and like I think Beyonce is gonna kill it, and I think they have a great cast, 100%. But I don't know if I'll love it, but I think the cast is amazing, so talented. So that's what I would say about that movie. But anyway, my little Disney rant. Yeah, he is, honestly. He is. And I love that soundtrack and I love everything about it. So I'm excited to see what happens with it. But and then what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about the new Maleficent movie looks amazing. Yeah. You know, I kind of agree about that too. Like I kind of didn't want them to do it because they were going to ruin it. Not saying that it probably won't be good. I'm just saying you can't beat the animation and you can't beat that. Lion King has a feeling and a style, animation style. I don't know. I just feel like they shouldn't have redone it because I feel like a lot of people were like, well, it's just gonna be CGI the entire time. And it's not gonna provoke an emotion. So I don't know. I do think they should have left it alone. I would have been happy with that. But hey, Beyonce's Nala. So, but Unique, if you saw last night's Instagram story, you saw everything that happened. And I took like a 4-hour nap and then I woke up and I bought a video game. Like, what is my life? So I have been wanting to get back into video games for a while. And I just didn't let myself because they're addictive. And they're expensive. And I was like, no, like we need to not get into that realm again. But I do miss, you know, Mario Kart, everything like that. And I noticed I really like Nintendo. That's what I grew up on, is Nintendo. So if you give me a Nintendo game, I can play it. So I wanted to play the original Pokemon, the 2D 2-bit Pokemon game in the style that it was originally in. I have been talking to people for years, and all the guys were like, no, they made one. They recreated it. They released it because they did like the whole thing where they brought all the retro stuff back, made it into modern technology, but the same style. But I had done some research about it. Nice. But the thing is Aladdin was too violent and too inappropriate. That's amazing though. Riding a lawnmower with a baby and the child sees strapped to a trailer. Hey, I bet the cop was like, okay, that's something that's happening. I'm not even gonna stop that. Not even gonna stop that. But I kind of have been wanting to get back into video games, and I kind of want to have some at my house. So if I have some people over, like some boys over, because I have so many guy friends. Yeah, I bet the cop didn't. I bet the cop just was like, it's honestly like, it's your life, bro. I mean, the child's in a car seat, right? It's safe. Completely safe, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. He's got, you know. It's completely safe. It's strapped to a trailer. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good parenting. Um, But I wanted to have some video games over for any guys that I have over, and also kind of just for me if I want to do it, if I want to play some games. Like when I was a teenager, when I was like 12, I was addicted to Mario Kart. I'm not gonna lie, addicted. I beat every level. I was the best at Mario Kart. You couldn't beat me. I was just so good. And I wanted to get some games. So I really missed the original Game Boy. That is what I used to play on when I went to my grandma. Like I remember like me and my brother and my sister, I don't know why, but we would like not lock each other, but we would all be in the bathroom playing Mario Kart on this little Game Boy the size of my phone, and it was just fun. Like, I guess it's just the nostalgia of it all. I mean, it is, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, excuse me. People do stupid stuff like that with their kid all the time. I mean, I would get mad at people for not watching their kid in the pool. And when they have all those floaties and stuff, I mean, I had a kid drown on my watch. She lived, but it was so scary because we had to call 911. She wasn't breathing. Like, it was scary. And like, I mean, when I was working with kids, I asked somebody to watch her. Oh, Jumanji 2. I think that's Sony. So Jumanji 2 looks amazing. I actually hated Jumanji 1 when I first saw it. And I was like, oh, I think they were trying too hard. It wasn't funny. And then I watched it when it got on DVD. It's one of my favorite ones. I watched it like 7 times. Sorry. I think I have allergies. Jumanji 2 looks really good. I'm wondering where Bethany is and where the other guy is. So the Bethany is the girl. She wasn't shown. So I don't know if they're going to add some new characters in. I don't know if they are going to be adding what in. But I love Kevin Hart. Anything he does. I love Jack Black, not Blackjack. Jack Black. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to go see it. I'm going to have to admit, I'm not excited for Star Wars Episode 9, I think. Yeah, 9. I loved Episode 8. I'm not going to lie. I will agree there were issues with it. But when I first saw it, I saw it just as a movie, you guys. Like, I'm not a big, like it's a movie made for entertainment, made to make you happy. And it did that. Did I get bored with Rose? Yes. I don't care about Rose. I really don't. But I loved the throne room. I loved the chemistry between Daisy Ridley and the guy who plays Kylo Ren. I thought that was amazing. I do like that kind of romance thing that they're doing. But honestly, the trailer for Episode 9 looked identical to the trailer for Frozen 2. Right? If you think about it, it's very similar to Frozen 2. So I think that the director hopping wasn't good. I think that they should have sat down and had one storyline written out and not be like, hey, I have a new director. Let's just take what he did and write what I want to happen. I think that Disney should have sat down and say, this is going to be the storyline, end of, and done that instead of having a different style, tone, everything with every single movie. So I don't know what to expect with Episode 9. I hope I enjoy it. But I do love Daisy Ridley. I love the acting. I love the everything. But I agree that Episode Not Disney related. Ugh. Ugh. You like horror movies. I don't like those. I don't like those. I can pass on those. I can pass. I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, baby. But yeah. And it doesn't have to be Disney related. I just had seen 3 Disney movies in the past like 3 weeks, so I just was like, hey, I'll just talk about that today. I'm sorry, 1 second. 1 sec. Sorry. Yep. Sorry. But anyway, so trying to think of other movies I wanted to see. 1 sec. I want to see Shazam. I want to see Shazam #1. I have no wanting to see Dumbo. Hate to tell you that. I want to see. I kind of want to see Detective Pokemon Pikachu, but I don't want to see it in film in the theater. I want to see Men in Black 3, but I have to rewatch the other ones, and I want to see Secret Life of Pets 2. I don't want to see Ugly Dolls. Don't have any want to do that. But those are kind of my top movies as of right now. But hello, how are you today? Thank you for joining my live. If you would go ahead and hit that like button, that would be really appreciated, and leave a genuine comment. I would also really appreciate it. I am talking about movies I want to see. I am also talking about some game devices. Oh, it's you. No, it says 3. It says 3. It's you. Did you leave? It doesn't tell me that. You didn't tell me you were leaving. You better hit the like button then. Is everything okay with you? It doesn't tell me, like, it's not like Instagram where it's like, unique gifts has entered the chat. You know. So is everything good? Everything okay? Okay, good. Good. That's good to hear. Yeah. But Patrice, I'm thinking about when I get my 3DS. I eventually want to get a Switch and maybe a PlayStation. PlayStation probably next summer. Wow. Oh wait, you just have to lose 51 pounds. Okay. I can give you my green smoothie recipe if you need it. Ugh. I hate anything diets. Hate it all. But you eat pretty well. You eat pretty well though. But I'm thinking about either opening up a gaming channel or just doing gaming on my channel now and doing, I think you can stream from the 3DS. I think you can, and I know that you can from Switch, and I'm gonna get Switch for Christmas. That's That's going to be my Christmas present to myself. Yeah, no, you eat pretty well, and I don't think that I think that you definitely can do it. I don't think it, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not going to be a struggle, but I'm just saying I definitely see you doing that. Definitely see you doing that. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing a 3DS series on the Pokemon thing that I got. Just add it to the channel. We have gaming channel. We use that for Twitch. Okay. And then I can get like Mario Kart and things. I'm thinking about I'm gonna get the Switch for Christmas. And then I'm going to get something else, either Xbox or PlayStation for like next summer 2020. So that's kind of, I just want to have it on hand because number one, I would like to play some games that I see online, and I know that other people would. PS4, okay. I also just want to play some games, you know? But I think that would be fun, like a retro Pokemon thing would be fun, and you guys can watch me flail. I would also be doing like Mario Kart, and then I would be doing Mario Party. And I've never played Legend of Zelda, so maybe that. But that's all. I mean, it's just all Super Smash Brothers, maybe. Okay, that sounds good. But yeah, that's kind of my plan on gaming. PS5. Okay. Again, I know nothing about gaming. I know nothing about game systems, so I will have to do my research when it is time to do that. I'm going to get the Switch next, and then I'm going to be getting that PS4 or 5. And seeing, I did get my 3DS used because I was not about to pay $200 for a 3DS that I don't know if I will use. So I got it at a really good discount at like $80. I think that's pretty good. Again, gaming's expensive, so, and then I bought the game for like 10. So I really liked that, but I don't know. I mean, I played, I think, an Xbox one time. I was so bad at it. So bad at it. But you guys can watch me struggle and be like, I don't know. Oh, Alice is on the screen. Hello, Alice. I forgot to mention she's on the screen because you guys, oh, you're just going to lay in my lap? Okay. She thinks she's a lap dog. I'm not going to lie. Can you wave to the people? Wave to the people. Wave. Oh, she looks so cute today. You look so cute today. Look at her. She's just staring y'all down. Like, stand up. Nope, 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 nope. Did you guys see her just go, ooh? Is that what you wanted? Oh. No, stop! She doesn't love me. She just wants the food. She just wants the food. Love you too, babe. Love you too. Oh, why? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to dye hair, so I can't give you any tips. My tip would just be go get it professionally done because I don't know how to do that. And plus, with chemicals, there's a really big thing Oh, I'm sorry. Can you get like some of that like spray paint stuff? Like, don't they have like something like that that's pigmented and it's temporary, but you can do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything about hair. Obviously, like I bought a new dry shampoo and it just stinks. Like this doesn't look dry shampooed, so I'm gonna have to wash it after this. They messed it up. Ugh, don't you hate that? I mean, I can't, like, not every professional is good, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I honestly, since I'm not a hairdresser, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I really am. I know you wanted that. Okay, you know what you need to do, Patrice? Go to Lowe's, get a get a paint can of purple color, and just go whoop whoop. That's what you need to do. Go get a paint can and do it that way. I'm sorry. Telling you the paint can. Paint can. I mean, I guess you could go buy a wig, but I don't know. Hi, would you like to speak to the crowd? I thought that said pooped. um, Girl, I did the lemon juice in my hair, and when I went to school, yeah, um, my instructor was like, "No, do not ever do that again." And she told me why, because she did it as a kid, because it's so acidic that it literally eats away at your hair. Like if you put a penny in some Coca-Cola, leave it, it's gonna be gone. So she was like, "Don't ever do that again." Like she put it in like her sister's hair, and like by the end of the day, like they went to go rinse it out, and her hair just off, completely just off. So I do not recommend lemon juice in anybody's hair anymore. Because I used to be blonde, so I used to get highlights and such. But yeah, now I'm just my brown because dyeing your hair is expensive, and I don't have time for that. I'm thinking about going red. I'm thinking about going red because I was a redhead as a kid, and I have red tones in my hair. You can definitely see that. So I'd be able to go to a auburn really easily and make it look really natural. Like not like stork red, but like auburn, auburn color. As I just to my hair. All right. So yeah. My third cup of tea. Oh, that was hot. Oh, that was on my crotch. I wanted copper highlights in my hair. Yeah. Girl, I don't know what to tell you because I don't know anything about hair. If I'm thinking logically about it, which I'm not, I would just say bleach it and then you have to dye it. Because that's what I've been told, is you have to bleach dark hair to make any color go. So, yeah. Can you stop, please? You're being very annoying. I'm doing work right now, please. Hi. Hi. I love you so much. You're so pretty. anyway. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about for the channel once I get everything. Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to play the Pokemon anymore. So you guys would see me struggle, and you guys would probably be like, what are you doing? You're playing this wrong. Come on. What are you doing? But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun. It was a digital download, which was so confusing. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not like a thing that happens. Because I'm used to like the cards, I guess. I'm used to the things that what do you mean my game? I was confused by that. Because you put my gaming has improved, and I was very confused. Do you mean my cleaning game? Because thank you. I'm trying. Tetris. Oh. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because when you said that, I was like, gaming. I didn't game in this. What are you talking about? I did. My Tetris game. Yeah. It was bad, though. It was so... And it's funny, because as soon as I organized that, the next day I did that cloud bread, and I had to reach in the very back of that cabinet because I needed the grill. You said that in your video? Oh my god. That's so funny. What happened? Because I was noticing something. I think I actually noticed that. I think I literally was watching it. I don't know. I remember watching it and being like, oh my god, like we're like literally the same person. Like we're cleaning the same things. And like you mentioned like the couch. Oh, okay. I was thinking the closets. Because you do really good on the closet. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, because it's funny because I was also like, hey, that's nasty. Like, we uploaded a cleaning video on the same day. I thought that was funny. And I don't know. You went ham, though, on yours. You went ham. I don't have any closets, though, to clean, so I don't really have that. But I'm going to have some good cleaning videos in my new apartment, though. And I decided about something. So in my kitchen, there's a huge mirror as my backsplash. And I don't like that. So I'm going to go get to Lowe's and get the peel and stick tiles. Are you moving? You moving soon? When are you moving? Because that's insane. But I'm going to get peel and stick tile so I can just stick it and hopefully remove it when I move. Because I just need something blocking the mirror because I don't like that. But I don't want to pay for somebody to come out and move the mirror and do all that. So I think if I just get the peel and stick, like actual tile, next year to your house. Okay. If I just do peel and stick on the mirror, I think that would be fine. Kind of like peel and stick wallpaper. And I haven't decided. Do I want to get white bedding? Because I have white bedding now, and I don't like it because it shows Alice's fur. But I would get cheap white bedding that I can throw in the washing machine. So I can actually wash it, whereas the one I have now, I can't because it's white with a navy border. I don't want that navy to bleed onto my white. And I'm scared to go get it cleaned. And I didn't have any issue with this before I got a dog. But so should I get just a white comforter and just white comforter, because I'm not going to change like everything. Just a white comforter and two pillowcases, like a sham or something. Or should I do a floral, like a rose floral bedspread, and completely redo everything else? Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. So do I want white, or do I want to do patterned? Because I'm thinking if I do white, I'll do my room pink. I don't know. I think the white would be neutral. Um, that way I can do, if I want to do an accent wall with some wallpaper, I think just white would be good. Like a fluffy white. I just have to find a good one. Not like a good one, but like something that I can wash, basically. That's fluffy and I can wash it. Because I usually do duvet covers instead of like a comforter, because duvet covers are number one cheaper and they're easier to clean. I just like them better. So I think that I'll just do a white. I'm excited for the move though, guys. I also am thinking about getting a new computer because I want to do the gaming. You know, that's exactly what my friend said, because we were looking at paint swatches and I had a different couple colors, including a gray. And she goes, no, because she's actually like a professional at color, because she's working for a museum right now. Like, she is going to college to be an art professional. So she was telling me, like, we had all the swatches in the thing lined up, and she goes, okay, well, I'm just letting you know, if you get this in the video, it's going to look this. So you want to go with this because of video and lighting, it's going to look brighter, wider, and bigger. So she actually helped me decide what color to do. And then I need to go to the apartment complex and see how they look against the trim. If you look at that photo I posted on Instagram of my apartment, they have that trim in the living room. In the dining room, I always call the dining room a living room, mainly because I live in the dining room, because I do all, like, I'm at the dining room right now. Like, look, dining room. I originally wanted a picture behind me, but I just didn't want to pay the money, because it would have had to be pretty significantly big, and I just wasn't about that. I just didn't want to pay $150 for a thing I didn't love. And I wanted it to be temporary. Plus, I'm not in a home. So I get, like, I can stay here for 5 years, but especially after the smoking and everything, I just wanted to move out. Otherwise, I would have stayed here a while longer. So, but I just kept that blank. And then I might get some art pieces for my next apartment. But anyway, yeah. And then I'm thinking about, okay, so again, I want to go back to my apartment, look at it again, see if I can remove, which I probably can. You know, in the closet, how they have built-ins, built-in shelves that are really kind of not sketchy, but not, has like the holes in it, and it's not like actual shelves. It has, like, you know, you gotta put boxes on it, because things can slip through. I want to see if I can remove a portion of those, because again, I don't have that much clothing. Remove it and make a desk area. So if I can do that, I want to get a desktop. Because the desktop, let me see. I don't know if I want a Mac desktop. Actually, no, I do. So the reason why I want a Mac desktop, and let me explain this to you, is because my friend who works at the museum told me she doesn't like, she does have an iPhone and stuff, but like at the same time, she goes, no, I will tell you, every single photo, video, anything I have been at, they use Mac. end of. They use Mac. Like the professionals, they just use Mac. And then the guy who is her boyfriend, the guy who's her boyfriend, agreed with her. You know, he was like, you know, sorry, I'm looking at something. It's $2,000 for a Mac. But let me tell you something. Mac laptop. Yeah. No. The Mac laptops, the 13-inch is $2,799. And the desktop with 4K display is $1,299. So it would actually be cheaper to get the desktop than the laptop. So if I could do the desktop, I will. Wait. There's a lot of different things. There's one for like $318, $400. I don't know. I'll have to do some research about it. But I think just looking at that, it's a lot cheaper to get the desktop than the laptop. Plus, with the desktop, it's going to be more storage. It's going to be a lot. Plus, it won't die. You know, when I want to do some editing in the middle of the night or something, it won't die. And I won't damage the battery by using the battery, like charging the battery when I do a thing. So I want to do the best. Yeah, all-in-one is better. So not laptops, but computers are not cheap, guys. Plus, if I'm going to have that for like 7 years, because I've had this for 5. But as soon as I got this, they released a new one, and they hadn't updated my computer in forever. So they updated it right as I bought it. So it's just old. But I want to keep my laptop because it still works, but I just want something I can kind of rely on better for videos and stuff. But if I can do it, I'm going to do it. But at the same time, I go, well, if I wanted to do gaming on Twitch, the PC would be better. But apparently for editing videos, which is going to be my main priority, it's going to be Apple. So I think I should just go with Apple. Yeah. And if I wanted to, I could get a laptop from a non-Apple computer, and they are not that expensive. They're under $1,000. So if I could do gaming on those, that could be cool. But again, I just have to do a lot more research. But I did tell my dad, like, I'm looking for a new computer. So I'm hoping I can get a new computer in the next coming months. I'll just have to budget and see kind of what my life looks like when I need to do that. You know? But anyway. Alright, so it has been about an hour and 20 minutes. I think it is time to wrap it up. I spoke to you guys about everything I wanted to talk about. I think we had some great conversation. If you guys are joining me not in the live, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe, and I do videos 3 times a week. I do a Monday, a Tuesday, and a Friday. So if you want to see any of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure that you hit that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any uploads from me. And I will talk to you, Patrice, later, and I hope you guys like this video, and I'll be back here next week on Tuesday for another Tea with me. Bye, guys.